Okay. Okay. So I've been here for the last hour trying to troubleshoot this, and it just has not been working. I want to make this very fucking clear. Right from the beginning, 30 seconds in, I do not care. I don't know why, but for some reason, OBS would not capture Armored Core 6. It just straight up wouldn't do it. And I have no idea why. Just decided it did not want to do it today. It's been a nightmare. Okay, moment of truth. Are you working properly? You are. Good. Finally, Jesus. Unbelievable. The amount of, like, shenanigans I had to go through to try and make that work. I've been in the office for an hour. I have spent that hour trying to make this work. Let's swap you out. Hey, Oz. Welcome to the super fucking scuffed hour. Oh, by the way, new emotes. Just throwing that out there. Yep.
I'm waiting at the closure station.
Just want to make sure, can you guys hear the game?
Raven.
Making sure. Because like I said, I've been here for an hour. And Armored Core 6 would not show up in OBS. It just wouldn't do it. So I've been wrestling with it the entire time. Yeah.
This ship's pretty roughed up.
That's fun. Yeah, it was. It's especially fun because I came in early today to do some cleanup in the game.
I'll leave the satellites to you, tourist.
test out my new AC setup. I couldn't do that. I wanted to go around collecting some licenses,
Sense of humor.
but I couldn't.
Good luck out there.
Try to guess why.
Raven. I know you can still see it. The
Windows
voices
11?
of the call.
I don't think this was a Windows problem. I think this is strictly an OBS issue. Because it was working fine last week, and I have changed nothing since then. It just chose not to work today.
Forever.
Can you imagine if she had, like, fucked up her landing and just crashed? Just completely fucked up her AC.
You will never burn Rubicon.
Alright, moment of truth. No practice with this damn thing. So, you know, that's fun.
I will stop you and the Cylon. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Find it funny how she doesn't ask for practice in this playthrough, but only on the third playthrough when she asks for practice with this thing, yeah.
Main system activated.
You know how it is. Well, at this point, she's basically running on pure adrenaline, right? Like, it's not really a question of, oh, she needs practice because she's feeling uncomfortable. It's, she knows she doesn't have time for practice.
I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
2 repair kits remaining.
back.
I don't want to hit her with the double Zimmerman, BRB, but I will if I have to. Because I've done this fight before, like, first tried it. I don't know why I'm, in this particular scenario, falling apart.
50%. AP at 30%. Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Siren. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Yeah, but Ayre, have you considered I don't want to walk together? Circle Strafe. Circle Strafe, the final boss. You know, funnily enough, this is working a lot better than it should.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
You are strong. Dangerous.
Fucking fly.
I hold nothing back.
I want to make it clear I'm not talking about Ayre. There's still a fly in this fucking office.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
And it is still getting on my fucking nerves. It's been like a week.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. At 30%.
Fucking camera shenanigans.
No repair kits remaining.
You're back? Congrats. Welcome back. Nothing has changed. We're still dying.
At 30%.
All because a fly got, like, dangerously close to my eye. So I got hit, and that completely ruined my rhythm. Didn't want to. But I will.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Siren. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine.
Why is it that I'm remembering, like,
50%.
her only using the multi-hit melee in, like, phase 2? Why do I remember that, like, distinctly, and yet she's starting up with that? Like, am I crazy? Has she always... I feel like I'm crazy, and that she's always been, like, this aggressive, and I'm just massively misremembering things. I also remember the songbirds doing more damage.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
I don't even know why I'm trying. I'm out of heals.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you.
I should have let myself die.
The siren.
Would have let me swap out my right shoulder.
Wings of this machine. Symbiosis is shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Seriously?
AP at 50%. Two repair kits remaining.
Straight through the wall. Come on. Come in for a melee. And I'm up against the wall.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
I realize what you are.
Wait,
A spark of war.
let me guess. I won't even get to... Nope. Of course not. Why would I be able to do it?
Launch Rubicon.
It's not like I broke her right before the phase transition. Why would I be able to capitalize on that game? Of course not. You're right. I was hoping she'd run into that. Admittedly, it was a stupid hope on my part. I couldn't fucking see shit there, game, but alright.
Light shield at 50%. AP at 30%.
My brothers and sisters.
Fuck's sake.
Light and definition at 50%.
These misinputs are gonna be the death of me. I just know it. Yep.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Silo. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
AP at 30%.
Feel free to talk, by the way, guys. I have this weird feeling we're gonna be here for a bit.
Raven, you are strong. Dangerous.
Missed me.
I hold nothing back.
Phase transition.
Realize what you are.
Sorry, looking at insurance papers. You should. I definitely need an insurance adjustment after all these times my fucking AC died.
That haunt Rubicon.
Oh, hello. I'm here to ask about your car's extended warranty. Ow!
I'll end this, Raven. My brothers and sisters.
Again, wishful thinking on my part. How dare I believe that she might run into me? Fucking wishful thinking.
Light shield
You were the only one.
There's like no way this will work, right? Like, that seems way too slow. That's not going to work. I'll try it, but I've got a feeling.
main system activating combat mode.
Like, they look cool, but
I will stop you and the Siren. Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our
Okay, the tracking on that is surprisingly way better than I thought it was. Do I not have access to the Pulse shoulder guns? I didn't buy them. And because I didn't buy them, I am...
Fires that haunt Rubicon.
One repair kit remaining.
I don't currently have access to them. Because if I did, trust me, I'd be using them. Ow, 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 ow. I'm choking, I'm choking, I choked. I choked. I had that and I choked. I was not expecting this shoulder weapon to actually work all that well. Shows what I know, I guess. I got excited and I choked.
Carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Ow.
You are strong,
Why?
dangerous. I hold nothing back.
Light and ammunition at 50%.
I know. Shit. She seemed to recover a little quick from that.
AP at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 50%. Right hand ammunition at 30%.
I realize what you are. The
How many shots do I have left? 23 left, 13 right.
fires that
That's not
haunt
good.
Rubicon.
Right shoulder ammunition.
That's very much not good.
My brothers and sisters.
I'm sorry, Ayre. I'm not proud of using the double Zimmermans, but you know, I put myself into this situation, therefore. You know what would have really helped? If instead of, considering how I like using a lightweight build, instead of pumping, like, the repair kits, I should have probably put a lot more points into kinetic weapons. Crazy thought. The Gundam anime I told Roblox about with cross-dressing, turn A.
There were no winners at the close of the Coral War. When the storm of fire finally faded, only the ashes of civilization remained. Ruined and haunted, the corporations made a joint announcement with the Planetary Closure Administration. Rubicon was to be abandoned, left a dead planet forever. Meanwhile, the monster who burned the stars vanished into the flames, never to be heard from again. Yet history would forever remember the fires of Raven.
I'd like to point out it's extra rough that I did this wearing Rusty's head. Well, his new AC's head, rather. Also his chest piece, I'm pretty sure.
Unlock condition verified. Playing back message. Sender, Handler Walter.
But yeah, Oz, if you want to see what I mean.
Looks like you got the job done.
Lauren is the name's main character.
You chose to carry our burden.
Loran. But
Sorry.
because of his proximity to some very important people,
621.
it's decided that they can't have it be known that he's the Gundam's pilot.
You make now.
So their plan is to call him Laura in public and have him cross-dress, put him in a dress. And you know what? He pulls that shit off. To the point where another character who's in on the plan okay, to be fair, that's mostly Roblox is doing. And as for Doomed Yaoi, like I was explaining to Roblox, the closest you can really get to it is Char and Amuro. And that's not really Doomed Yaoi, that's Murder Soulmates. That's Megatron and Optimus Prime of, you know, like, no, I refuse to have anybody else beat you. I have to stick the knife in your heart, nobody else. It's my job. Type of thing. And there's a lot of homoerotic subtext that you can see in their relationship. The problem is you need to watch OG Gundam, Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta Gundam, which are each 50-episode series. And you need to watch Char's Counterattack after that, or Char's Counterattack, which is the movie that has the culmination of it. Oh, well, there you go. You want Doomed Yaoi, all you need to do is watch 150 episodes and then a movie. Is that the answer you wanted?
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is All Mind, the mercenary.
Good lord, that's so much. I do have some good news.
Raven, you've returned.
It is a lot.
Welcome back.
But OG Gundam is really good.
Things from you.
Legitimately, it's actually really good. You just need to get past some, like, animation foibles because, you know, it's old, right?
Looks like you passed the authentication. That was quite the welcome.
Zeta Gundam is maybe the best the series has ever been. Zeta Gundam is phenomenal.
That's who you are now. You're
And
a
Double
welcome.
Zeta is really good.
I've been
And Char's
listening
Counterattack
to
is
you already.
is a legitimately
Take a
phenomenal
look,
movie.
61.
And that's not coming from, like, a Gundam fan. That's, like... No, it's just straight up a good movie type of thing. But yeah, it's a lot. That's the problem. If you really want to see, like, exactly what you're looking for, that's the problem. And that's the most clear-cut one. Archivist, the diffused laser cannon. Or the LCB. They've made a few. Got Snail as a snail spinning in your head. That's fair.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call from the Archibus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
Do I skip these? Because we've heard them before.
Independent mercenaries. This
Right.
request comes from Schneider of the Archibus Group. The operation will take place in
Though granted, Oz wasn't
135
there for them.
Southern Belius. Your objective is to destroy an
And if
entity
Oz wasn't there, then
sponsored
that
by
means
Dalphon,
that,
a
you
Baylor
know,
company and a competitor.
he didn't get to experience the glories of gunsticks and, you know,
In
Michigan.
the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the Coral Survey race. The Archibus Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
You've got ID. Now you need a rep. Get their attention, 621.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Hi, Johnny.
The Archibus group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the best person. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
This AC pilot's sharp.
Focus your fire!
Wow, it takes forever for this thing to, like, split its beams.
Effort, turn through us! Damn it. Archibus really scored this time.
Only a few targets left. Wait. I'm picking up new enemy signatures. Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them. The enemy MT squad has been eliminated. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
No new messages.
I completely forgot there's something I wanted to do. Considering the joke we've had that Ayre is was our ex-girlfriend that we had to kill, I think it's only appropriate to go from Love is Blue to Moody Blues, from Moody Blues to Love is Blue. Although, might as well change this too.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention, all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dotham. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value, but we cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition.
Great minds, Oz. I literally just did.
Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their
But
MTs. We want the
you spent
enemy
points,
weakened.
therefore.
Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress us, mercenaries!
The client doesn't care who does this job. As long as it gets done.
Main system
Oh, there you are. I was wondering where those were coming from. Kick.
There, that Cobra's dog. Don't give him another inch. We have to defend the artillery.
Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Fire! Around that AC!
Oh, that interloper, what makes the Liberation Front strong? Force in hand, we stand as one!
Two repair kits remaining.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Is Gundam Zilla real? You're gonna have to specify.
Messages.
Because depending on what you're talking about, the answer might be yes.
Got a job for you, 621.
Let's see.
It's an open call from the Archivist Group.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Archivist Group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with Balaam, has introduced a new tester AC. It's a sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request.
Okay, so
Accept
no.
delivery of the tester AC and destroy it. The
But
Archivist
consider
Group
for a
looks forward
second
to news
that
of your
this
success.
basically is just the Barbados.
Briefing over.
Or rather, the Barbados Lupus Rex, I believe. Yeah, it's basically just the Barbados Lupus Rex.
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC. Stay sharp, 621.
Posted video talking about a Gunzilla. Well, that is real. That is a product you can buy, but it is not, like, something you will see in a show. If you're asking me, hey, is there a Gunzilla anime I can watch? The answer to that is unfortunately no.
Time, 621.
But if you want to buy that, you totally can. That is in fact available.
We're under attack! Must be the locals.
Pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
Sorry.
I just wanted to call sign of my own.
Enemy AC destroyed. That's it for this
Basically just slaughtered an 18-year-old. Maybe his second week on the job. Poor kid.
One new message.
About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, Balam's in-house AC squad. They're Balam's main force, and its members are no amateurs. Remember who you're messing with.
Walter, you sent me on that mission. You sent me on that. What do you mean, remember who you're messing with?
Got a job for you, 621. The Balam Group sent a request.
Is there a mobile suit that shoots lasers from its mouth?
Raven, this request comes from Dafa,
Yes.
one of our affiliates.
Let me just make sure
The group has committed to use of
that
military
it is
force to
actually
handle
from the
Rubicon
mouth.
Liberation Front. Target for this mission is a squad of transport choppers. Destroy them. You'll encounter guerrilla resistance from Baus mass-produced MTs.
Last time
They're no
Oh,
great
for-
concern.
Come on.
You performed adequately in your last sortie, Raven. This did not go unnoticed. We will be watching with interest to see what you bring to the team.
Okay, so it's not you. But I know there is one. I'm blanking on the name. I'm blanking on the name really hard. Well, it's a damn shame.
Now they're asking for you by name. Keep building your rep.
I got rid of my cat.
activating
Yeah.
combat mode.
Don't worry, that's temporary.
Commence mission.
He will be back.
Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
We're under attack. The corporate merc. Intercept. Keep them off the supply.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep it at 621. There. Take it out.
Hostile AC. Defend our supply. Our comrades on the Strider can't wait any longer. Damn corporation.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. On to the next targets.
I need more subs to get that bad. That bad. back. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, that's not what's happening. I just have a limited number of slots. So I make do with what I've got, right?
Have no fear. The coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a Baus tetrapod. It's a cut above the other MTs. Ignore it and focus on the mission.
Oh, there you are.
APS overload? This can't be. How are you?
Got the tetrapod. You're a natural, Death 621. Looks like you got them all. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Because I'm still a relatively small creator. I get 5 slots. 5 follower slots. And like 5 sub slots. And 5 animated slots, so you have like 15 overall to work with, but if you don't have animated emotes, you only really have 10. So, you know.
Michigan. About leaving 621 with the red guns.
Handler Walter, forgot to mention something. The Liberation Front's changing the strategy. Been cozying up to independent mercs.
Great
You don't
news.
say, Michigan.
It means more work for 621.
They can try whatever tricks they want. The red guns are ready to smash some heads.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
Who's ready to fuck some shit up?
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balaam HQ. Check the briefing.
Time to stab some fuckers in the back.
Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Red Guns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty.
sequence. Interesting. Your call, 621.
Time to go bully Iguazu.
Cooperation is appreciated, Raven. 621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
Yep. I honestly don't think he can. I don't think Iguazu can count. Am I really gonna lose to Volta?
Light and ammunition at AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose to Volta. Yep. Have I mentioned I hate fighting tank builds? Because I hate fighting tank builds.
Cooperation is appreciated, Raven. 621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation.
So let's start with him this time.
Let's not waste their firepower.
Oh, come on. Alright, fine. I guess I have to start with Iguazu because he's separated from him.
Cooperation is appreciated.
But even then, it's not that much.
621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
Okay, that was bullshit.
50%. At 30%. No repair kits remaining.
Hey, what was that about not wasting the Liberation Front's, like, firepower? Because... what fucking firepower? Like, the second they hear the words...
Your cooperation is appreciated.
oh, Raven's turned his back on us? Like, Volta just tears through everything.
Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower. They bought you out, didn't they? That's a low blow, Handler Walter. Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now.
AP at 50%.
I'm not taking any more of your shit. I already get enough from Michigan every day of the week.
AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
The second Volta gets involved.
Your cooperation is appreciated.
It's the second he gets involved.
621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower. You meant that, didn't you?
Now you've done it, freelancer. Picks a fight with the Red Guns.
That's a low
Hey, Names.
blow, Walter.
How's it going?
4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now. This marks something else. Michigan by mystery.
Two repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
I'm losing control of my machine.
Oh, it's your combo?
Choice but to withdraw.
Really? Sorry for harshing your style, then.
Losing? Look at Judd.
My bad.
Wasted by the tag along.
Watch it, freelancer. I'm not going down like Volta. I'm gonna punch the living daylights out of Michigan, and no one's stopping me.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
You hate how beefy G4 is. Volta isn't actually that beefy. He falls apart pretty quickly.
Your cooperation.
The problem is the fact that the second, and I do mean the second you initiate the fight,
We've received a friendly
Iguazu goes fucking full beast mode and just starts tearing apart everything around him.
firepower.
So it's like you can't even really capitalize on the fact that you catch them by surprise. You can, but they instantly heal that damage anyway. Also, somehow my Zimmerman is just missing shots occasionally.
Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now. This marks something else. Michigan by mystery.
Made a one-shot combo arena-only build that uses the laser lance in the pile bunker and or laser slicer, it depends. Good picks.
Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven. 621, we've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower. You met that debt.
Now you've done it, Freelancer. No one picks a fight with the Red Guns.
That's a low blow, Handler Walter. Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now! Smirk's something else. Michigan by mystery. One repair kit remaining. AP at 30%.
Also use the Curtis plasma cannon. Yeah, you know what? Just
This is why I hate freelancers.
gotta use the assault boost before the pile bunker or it won't get a lunge. Yeah, that's fair.
Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven. 621, we've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Once I can get the timing right.
Now you've done it, Freelancer. No one picks a fight with the Red Guns.
That's a low blow, Handler Walter. Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now! The smirk's something else. Michigan by mystery. Losing control of my machine. No choice but to withdraw.
Is that what we're calling it, Volta? Losing control?
Think you're losing? A good job getting wasted by the tag-along.
Watch it, Freelancer. I'm not going down like Volta. I'm gonna punch the living daylights out of Michigan, and no one's stopping me.
One repair kit remaining.
Maybe you deserve it, Iguazu. Did you ever think about that? Maybe you deserve the abuse. Ever think about taking meds for your schizophrenia, Iggy? You might want to start.
Gun 5 eliminated. You can bill me for the AC repair fees, Michigan. You've ruined our little field trip, Walter. I'll be
I love how Michigan, like, insists on calling it a field trip.
One new message.
You got lucky, Merc. So, you got a nice punch in. Go buy a lottery ticket. The Red Guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
Only person more schizo than Iggy is the guy he's a ripoff of? Who's he a ripoff of? I've played the other games in the series, but it's been a while since I played anything other than 6.
This one's a request from the Arquebus Group.
Broke a glass bowl, are you okay?
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary. The mission will take place in the Bona Dare
Crimson from
Dunes
Project
of Western
Wingman, the guy who
Village.
starts the apocalypse and blames you
Our
for it.
oral investigation there is being
Ah, you
conducted by
gotta
the
love it.
Strider,
You gotta
the
love
Rubicon
it.
Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it.
Like, you just gotta love it, right?
Strider is a mobile resource base that
Hey,
was
G-Man.
extensively weaponized by the Liberation
You're good, you cleaned it
Front.
up? Alright. As long as nobody got hurt.
Call it the
Like, it sucks that,
crowning
you know, a
glory
glass
of their
bowl
efforts
got
to militarize
broken,
into an
but
anti-corporate force.
as long as there's not
Attack
blood
will focus
everywhere, I
on
think
the
we're cool.
eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the main generator. It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators. These should be your first targets.
You know, the day that, like, I see a character start the apocalypse and then take ownership of that is the day I think I die. Because nobody ever does for that kind of thing. No, they're always mitigating circumstances. I was forced to do it. Somebody had a gun to my head. Like, yada yada yada.
Smash the Strider, and Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
Because generally speaking, what they do every single time is not my fault. He did it. He made me do it. Why'd I make you do it? Well, you had me up against a wall, so I decided that genocide was the only option. It's like, yeah, of course. Of course that was the only option in your mind. Why wouldn't it be?
First, get through all that dust to make contact with the Strider.
An unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs. Activate the eye. Burn them away. Yes, sir! Coral! Abide with Rubicon! Abide with Rubicon. Two repair kits remaining.
No. Crimson was way more schizoid.
Watch out. Burn you to ash. Alright, now you're up close and personal. Take out one of its legs and bring it to a halt.
They evaded the eye laser.
All hands, prepare for close-range combat. Intercept.
Confirmed. Strider leg compromised.
He was way more schizoid than that. He was schizophrenic before that, too, just the entire game, despite the fact that you barely meet the guy.
It's going down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
People always need somebody to blame, I guess. Taking responsibility for things that they do is always hard.
Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on the deck. Grab on and get to work on the sub-generators.
That AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any chances. Double the rig.
Try the counter run. Head to the midship 621. Don't let them go.
hardships that made us. Remember that when Rubicon burned, we endured.
He nuked his own allies during the ceasefire, no less.
We're losing the shield, sir.
That's very,
Just one left.
that's very Xeon coded.
The flagship of our war. Hold the line. Defend the ship with your lives.
All sub-generators destroyed. The ice shield is offline. Head to the front segment and hit the target. Now you've got the target in your sights. Time to finish this, 61.
Sir, the eye's in a critical state. Impossible. How can this 1AC do this? Sir, no response from the eye. No, we can't lose the Strider.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. And it looks like all that energy it was sucking up has nowhere to go. Move 621. You need to get clear of the Strider.
Honestly, when you first played AC6, you made a joke that this game was just Project Wingman but mechs. It was in fact that. That's fair.
Damn hyenas. Devastating the planet. Oh, provide with Rubicon.
See that, 621?
I mean, Project Nimbus is like
Blowing itself up.
Ace Combat but with mechs, is what I thought, and then I played it, and it was. Just because something can be derivative doesn't mean it's not fun. You love Project Wingman, so sad the anniversary update ruined the game. What did they do? Like, ruined the game how? And to be clear, I haven't played Project Wingman. Have I? Hang on.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven.
I'm just gonna look it up.
To make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage
No.
hardly qualifies you. Know your
Have
place,
not.
you meager dogs.
Although if you're recommending it, I'm going to assume it's pretty damn good.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough.
They
only
changed the
having
graphics to
one
make it
pilot
look
rely
better,
on.
quote unquote. Doesn't. The first half looks worse, the second half looks on par, and everything runs way worse. Alright, I'm gonna put that,
Just give us the
gonna put that in the
chance.
backlog then, because
Very
hell
well,
yeah.
then. We're also deploying V4.
By the way, to everyone watching, I do in fact take recommendations, if it hasn't been clear enough already. Because I'm one guy, I haven't played everything in the world, right?
One new message.
Raven, your work
You can fix
on
that whole
Strider
anniversary
deserves
update problem,
commendation.
and someone play an older update, do that.
I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service.
I mean,
I think I'll enjoy doing business with you.
there are ways to downpatch games. But it's usually easier if you have a... It's usually easier to downpatch on, like, console if you have a physical game, right? Because you can just delete the game, like, disconnect your console from the internet, put in the disc, and you're playing, like, version 1.0 the way it was released, right? Like, that's easy. A lot of the time, not recommended, but easy. Like, and when I say not recommended, I'm saying this because I did this out of curiosity once for Bloodborne. Because I wanted to see what the loading times were like on launch. 3 minutes for a loading screen. Being honest, you don't even have to disconnect your internet. Always better to do it. Because a lot of the times the update is like completely automatic. Also recommended solely for the final fight, honestly, one of the greatest final fights of all time. Are we talking like a great fucking dogfight? Because I love me a good dogfight.
The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads.
Yes, hell yes.
Make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery
Names.
Destroy it.
My favorite mission in Ace Combat 7.
V4 will also be participating in this mission.
It's also the most insane escape you've ever seen. Hell yeah.
Be aware that
My favorite mission is what the fuck's it called? What's his name? Fuck, I'm having a moment.
not to die like a dog out there.
Hang on. Is it Mikhail? Mihail? Mihail. When you're essentially dogfighting Mihail in like a thunderstorm, and your plane gets hit with lightning, and it completely screws up your radar and everything, and landing a shot at that point becomes real difficult. That's the most fun mission in the game for me. I love that mission. I love Insanity. Never noticed that Volta just died even before this mission. Yeah, you can find his AC and you can see what his last words were.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Archivus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in.
Why did I get credit for that?
There's heavy fire coming from up top.
It's fucking depressing. Yeah, it is.
Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral, abide with Rubicon!
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city.
Gonna head out for book club. Wish you luck.
Take care of the Baus Tetrapod MTs.
Why would I need to wish you luck, Oz? What are you reading? Should I be worried? Should I have a medical team on standby?
We're under attack. They're in the city.
Just one AC. Alchemist. They're marking.
Fight above a melted city as red lightning crackles around you with the sun setting. An overcast sky, missiles and lightning trails left behind by the rapid-fire railgun on Crimson Plain. All that also fills the sky with missiles. Its glory. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a fucking Macross episode, man. That sounds like a finale. Reading The King in Yellow, third installment in that awful series Behind Shattered Shores. Land of repetition and boredom. The worst thing a book can be. I agree with names. You guys should just swap to Reading The King in Yellow. At least then you'll be reading something of quality. Thanks, Oz. Appreciate it, buddy. Still need to change that sub notification sound. Good rest of stream? I will, bud. I'm playing AC6. It's kind of impossible. Even when this game frustrates me, I love it. Hope you have a good time at book club. Ow.
2 repair kits remaining.
There's an AC behind us.
Another one?
Mouse Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city.
The electric trails left by the railgun are actual hazards you have to fly around, so you have a dogfight that somehow fills the sky in obstacles. Okay, so that's really cool. I also feel like that's relatively accurate to what would happen if you fired a railgun. But when you say it's an obstacle, do you mean it deals damage? Or do you mean, like, it messes with your radar? Because if it messes with your radar and maybe even deals damage, okay. That's a little bit less than what I was thinking. Because considering how railguns are basically just super magnets, right? It kind of makes sense that they might leave behind electromagnetic radiation that would negatively affect, like, any form of tech, right? And that's the last thing you would want if you are piloting something.
Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty.
All the coordinating in the sky already fucks your radar? Yeah.
Sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game. Albert Vesper is an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Right-hand definition at 50.
Enemy attack!
It's Rusty. We can trust him.
We're taking too much fire!
Corium is the wonder material fuel of Project Wingman, basically coral. Sloppy makeout with Rusty. I mean,
Should be a lift nearby. The target is close.
only if he initiated it.
I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
What, we can't initiate? 621 can barely operate outside of his AC. So the answer to that question is no, we probably couldn't unless we made our ACs kiss. In which case, yes, obviously. Do you think when Rusty gets his upgrade, he's gonna wonder why we already have, like, the head and chest of his upgrade?
You must be Raven.
Steel Haze Ortis, I believe it's called.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
Letting your hand show a little bit there, Rusty. Stole it from Elcano? Yeah.
Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Does Ortis have a model kit, or is it just Steel Haze?
That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Alton knows how to pick 'em. This is V4. Understood. Raven, I just got an update from Snail in command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. It's gone.
Whoops.
So much for our decoy.
Think just Steel Haze? That's a shame. Because I love Ortis. Ortis has a very basic looking design, but I love how every bit of the like plating on it looks segmented. I don't know how else to describe it. It looks brand new, is part of it too, I guess. Like, there's almost no weathering on it by the time you see it for the first time. Ow.
2 repair kits remaining.
Super planes from Project Wingman could absolutely fuck up an AC, though. No matter how cool ACs are, the railgun Project Wingman can one-shot a battleship. Okay, yeah. Well, I feel like railguns in general would probably fuck up an AC.
That pilot, Rusty. It seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
So if the prototype like super planes in Project W are capable of just having a railgun on them at all times, yeah, they'll probably tear an AC apart. Because ACs are maneuverable.
Message.
They're not as fast as a jet.
We're war buddies now.
Pretty sure they're not even as fast as like a Blackbird.
During Operation Wall Climber,
Which, to be fair, a Blackbird is
Arquebus was
fucking
planning to
fast,
sacrifice
but
you. The plan was to use independent
plus the
mercenaries to
railgun,
clear the way
Project
so that
Wingman is
Vespers
dirty.
could step in
Those
and
lightning
take
threads are
over.
from the Cordium, which is also radioactive.
Instead,
Oh shit! So it's a radio.
Both the higher-ups and the Rubiconians are going to remember the
Forgive
name
me for
Raven
this,
now.
but it's a dirty bullet. Yeah,
So will I.
that's dangerous. So there isn't a model kit of Steel Haze, but there is a figure from Bandai, but it's expensive. If it's a figure from Bandai, I'm not surprised. They tend to be on the expensive side. Just generally speaking.
Got a job for you, 621.
$159.99 on Amazon alone? Yeah, that's about right.
The briefing.
The loss of the wall dealt us a heavy blow. Yet, we believe you are more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together. I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal Number 2, a major MT factory in the Bellius region. The Baus Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight.
You meant Ortis as a figure, not Steel Haze itself.
If it were only a comms failure, a simple
Love the
check
Cordium
would
powered
do.
planes in Project Wingman. They leave a trail of stars behind them instead of a con trail.
After the
That looks so
strike,
cool. Dude, that sounds
all of us
awesome.
have gained influence. This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
Like, that sounds sick as shit. Sorry, I had to check my phone for something. I've decided that we will be listening to the briefings again, even on missions we've already done for... Oh, what the hell?
Some advice before you go, 61.
Anyway, as I was saying, I've decided we're going to stick around for the briefings, because it gives me a moment to, like, chill for a second and not be fully... forgive the turn of phrase, like, at the controls at all times. Okay, Phantom, jets can be like 550 to 600 miles per hour. ACs can go from like 0 to 300 in like 5 seconds. By the time basically next without shields can turn off, their AOA limiters are basically 880 degrees turns or fly sideways and stuff. Okay. To your point, Roblox, you're right. ACs go from like 0 to 300 in 5 seconds. By the time an AC is going 0 to 300 in 5 seconds, jets are already at their top speed. By the time you see it get close, it's probably too late. They're hitting you with the railgun. I love ACs. I love mechs. Maximum speed will probably fuck up most mechs.
It's too quiet.
It's kind of just one of those things.
Watch out, 621. 621. Watch its shots and see where they're coming from. Of course. MDD. Stick to it like glue. You'll lose it if it gets too far.
Do an assault boost and see how fast you go. Yeah, we go fast. Mecha properties never include planes because planes are basically already real life mechs, but better. Feel like they should. Some do. Macross specifically does. But that's because Macross marries the two. Macross actually does make them kiss. That's why I love Macross.
MDD. Encoded comms. Was that mech behind what happened here? 621. Continue the investigation.
The ACs are subsonic, the next are the supersonic nightmares, yeah. Actually, names, since you're here, is it just me? Or is Ayre's AC at the end of the Fires of Raven, is that a next or is it just me? Like, that thing seems like a next. You should start buying little war vehicles, hell yeah. Fully dive into the model kit rabbit hole. It moves like one at the very least, I would say. But I'll defer to your judgment. Timeline 1 Ayre is a sea weapon. Not model kits, one of those.
It's got you in its sights. Another one of those stealth mechs. Don't let it outpace you, 621. 621. I think there's more than one this time. Use your scanner.
Just like small military vehicles so that they can be sized with bigger model kits, they make those. Like, pre-built. Look, pre-built is not the word for it. You can just buy them. Those are things. She can certainly move fast, but let's all be honest, a short burst on next would be much more frantic, yeah. No, they do. Used to own some. I don't know where to get them. Hot Wheels. Although I think those are older Hot Wheels.
According to the blueprint, there's a massive water reservoir deep. Good eye. See, I told you to expect the unexpected. Confirmed. Unidentified mechs destroyed. Keep going, 621.
Pretty sure you can also find them at, like, a dollar store. Yes, you can't even find an X, which is why they never came back, excluding J.
621. Get down and take a closer look.
Because that thing is centuries old and a piece of junk, but I guess what? Despite that, it's still wow. It's still the final boss. Yeah. Very Ghibli at that point. Hey, don't mess with old tech. Why? Because it's probably, like, it was probably abandoned for a very good reason.
Water. It contains faint traces of coral.
Isn't that right, Warrior Gods? Tomorrow, go look at the dollar store then. It's not a guarantee. But sometimes you can find packs of, like, little vehicles and stuff that are, like, army-themed.
Above you.
Ow.
You're outnumbered. Pick them off one by one, 621.
2 repair kits remaining.
One of them's deploying pulse armor. It won't be easy to break. Prioritize the others. One unidentified mech down. Another dealt with. Stay focused, 621.
AP at 50%.
One remaining. Finish them off.
Got it, Walter.
Seems that's the last of
I mean, all the coaching and weapon stuff in general was left behind because it ended the world. Not even on purpose, just accidentally. But the guy in Verdict Day wanted to end the world, so it served his purposes perfectly. Man, I really want to commit worldwide devastation and genocide. If only there was some ancient civilization that left behind traces of unbelievably dangerous, unstable weapons that would do exactly that. Huh. There is. Well, shit, this was easy. Like, the idea of just stumbling on that shit is hilarious to me.
One new message.
Like, I love that. I always love that when it happens.
I see you're back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for.
Did you just try to Jedi mind trick me? This is not the coral you're looking for.
Got a job for you, 621.
Even resurrected our poor boy
This request
Chief
comes
with
from the Rubicon Liberation
get
Front.
killed a third time. Still probably enjoyed his time though, yeah.
Raven, there's a mission I'd like you to take on. We have authorized a solo helicopter sortie to rescue a group of imprisoned comrades.
So I remember this mission not being all that fun. Because it's an escort mission.
Particularly significant personnel.
And that's kind of automatically, you know, an issue.
Inspire you to aid the Liberation Front's cause. Coral.
Live. Or live.
Looks like switching sides of Gallia left an impression on the Liberation Front. Guess we have you to thank for this job.
Well, don't sound too impressed there, Walter. Damn.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Escort the Rubicon Liberation Front's transport helicopter.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
We're under attack! It's the Liberation Front chopper and an escort AC! They must be here for their friends. Intercept.
Landing in Site A. Commencing extraction of Comrade Zilli.
621. Secure the area.
You came for me. Sorry to keep you waiting, Zilli.
I'm okay. Still alive, at least. A little rest, and I'll pay you back.
Heading for the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
Holy shit.
Landing in Site B. Extracting Comrade Messi. Raven, keep watch.
Enemy sighted.
Focus on the chopper! Shoot it down! Don't let them go. We need their intel on the well.
Bring a zipper for this one was a choice. I don't know what you're talking about. The ever faithful Zimmerman will never betray me. Also bringing 2 melees. Again, if I'm anything, it's faithful. Also stupid and stubborn. Those are also things I am. Like, I freely admit that.
We're at Site C. Extracting Comrade. Father, Dolmayan. He's the last one. We're counting on you, Raven.
Enemy sighted. They've already taken 2 of the prisoners.
Their escort AC means business too.
Don't know what was going on with the people and their design philosophy who ended the world originally in the ACV timeline, but I like their style. Scavenger is a cool-ass mechanical nightmare bird, yeah.
All MT personnel, shoot that chopper down.
It might have been a,
Secrets to die with them. Far better than risking a leak to Arquebus.
how do I phrase this correctly? It might have been a result of, like,
Father Dolmayan has been extracted.
your standard,
Goodness, you're safe, Father. Coral abide with your
military
You don't know what you're saying, girl.
style of,
There'll be nothing left.
hey, did it work? Did it work this time? Then we're gonna do it again, except more of it this time.
Accomplished.
Right?
Combat area.
621. New enemy confirmed.
That's a Red Guns AC.
Escorting a prison break all alone.
Hey, Niall.
Daring, will give you that. I've fried bigger fish than you.
That's gun 2, Nile. Red Gun's deputy commander, with the brains to Michigan's muscle.
It's too dangerous to force our way through. Raven, secure the escape route.
Lost your nerve. Pathetic.
Kick. What was that, Niall?
Michigan took a shot into the enemy. Confirmed. Gun 2, Nile is down. Well done, 621.
They won't have anything left to throw at us now. Thanks for the support, Raven.
Like, my main frame of reference for this is, Gundam, right? So, Char's counterattack.
Chopper has exited the combat zone.
The Sazabi
Accomplished.
and why are some of our ACs called Psycho?
But mark my words, there will be nothing left but dying embers.
Like, generally speaking, or because I'm going to assume it's because the augmentation surgery has been known to turn some people crazy. Mobile suits, not AC. Oh, okay, very different. Along with making Liz, she's so cool, but there has to be something wrong with you if you turn a person into that when there were certainly other options considering all the other weapons. Like I said, a lot of the times when you're thinking solely like this is for science, a lot of people will just throw morality to the wayside. They just will, right? Sorry, mobile suits, not ACs. You are talking about the Psycho Gundam and the Psycho Gundam Mark II, right? If you are, I can tell you exactly why they're called that. Also the Psycho Saku. I can tell you why. There is in fact a reason. I guess, yeah? Okay.
Long
So,
time no see, Walter.
the reason they're called Psychos
Looking good for a change.
is because
I see you've got a new augmented human.
99% of the time. Also,
What happened to
Coral Engine, let's go.
617
Yeah, I'm
list?
putting it in.
Their jobs. They
For
do
the
it
Psycho
to
Saku,
get us
the
here.
Psycho Gundams. They were designed specifically to be
So how's the
used
new
by
type
cyber
doing?
new types.
I
What's a
don't
cyber
care.
new type? So I've described this before. A new type
Augmentation can be unstable.
is a person in the Gundam universe that has evolved to the point where they can almost telepathically communicate with each other.
There's something promising in the watch.
Slash, they have something about them that's augmented because of it. It's kind of nebulous. Like, main character of OG Gundam, Amuro, was a new type. And he basically had eyes on the back of his head. Like, you could not surprise him. His reflexes were too sharp.
New messages.
Like, impossible. So, Mercury? Kinda.
Let me thank you again, Raven. We couldn't have rescued our comrades without your help.
Cyber new types
Father Dolmayan is
are
a key figure to
regular
the
humans that were engineered to
Coral Warrior,
be
who
new
witnessed the
types.
fires of
And a
Ayre.
lot of them were clones. They were essentially clones from new types.
Now it seems like he's
Cyber new types are inherently unstable.
he carries a heavier
A cyber new type getting into a fight with a regular new type
A personal note before you go.
will do two things.
Thanks for
It'll
saving
give
me.
the new type
I owe you
a
one.
migraine. Like, instantly. Like, they'll have a debilitating migraine. And the cyber new type will instantly lose their fucking mind.
Doesn't come from the corpse or the liberation.
The Psycho Gundams
You'll see when you check the briefing.
are mobile fortresses that are designed to be dropped into a location that you do not want to be a location anymore. You put a cyber new type in the cockpit, and eventually when they do lose control, because they're going to lose control, that area of the map will no longer be an area of the map. That is why they're called the Psycho Gundams. It's because they're not meant to be controlled. They're walking nukes, essentially, that you can reuse because presumably they're going to survive, but you don't really care about whether or not, the pilot is mentally sound. You just want them to be able to, cause damage, which they will. Damn, that recharge is so slow, though. For the AC answer, it's because of the augmentations making them crazy. Yes, poor Wildcat, yeah. And depending on what generation of augmentation we're talking about, it's worse. It escalates. Like, Gen 1 augmentation was, I believe, either live or die, and if you do live, you kind of wish you didn't. You didn't even know that Psycho ACs existed? So, he's kind of a meme. Invincible Rummy. Not really a Psycho AC, but a Psycho pilot. Oh yeah, yeah. Rummy's just a drug addict. Yeah, also. But he's just a drug addict. I'm more talking about behavior-wise. Am I misremembering, or is Freud described as, like, a weirdo? Snorted so many people he thought he was invincible, yeah. Okay, do you want me to put the generator on? Freud is just a weirdo? Yeah. Because I'm looking at the supply recovery and energy recharge going down by a significant amount. But do I put the coral generator on for the pretty looking flames? At least I'm pretty sure that that's what this does. Because I'll rock it. You don't like the coral engine personally? That's fair. Does do a pretty good job on... Like, it looks cool, but that recovery sucks, yeah. Unlike Gundam, Psycho ACs aren't the greatest pilots and are undesirable, yeah. You kind of need them to have some sort of control. Because... It's weird to state, but most ACs, when they're being deployed, have to have some degree of, like, versatility. Right? Like... yes, you can send in a walking nuke, but sometimes you don't want to send in a walking nuke. You want to search and destroy, or search and rescue, or search and retrieve, right? Like, there are things that you want to do that, for example, a Psycho Gundam, you do not want to send in. If you're trying to steal something, you're not sending in a Cyber New type. That's an awful fucking plan. Wildcat, you think, was the lowest ranked Raven, so a pretty good example, yeah. As for the Psycho Zaku is an entirely different, like, can of worms. Like, completely different. Energy shortfall, damn it. No, not even that. They're just not good at fighting, full stop, yeah. They can't exactly focus on anything.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective
Okay, but
will be
why,
to destroy
though?
the sensor valve at its core.
Wildcat is still probably better
Watch
than
is
8-Ball,
secured
though.
by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
8-Ball is just
Under cover of darkness.
something else, yeah.
Get ready for anything.
You've been thinking of buying your grandpa mobile suit model kit so you can put it in sexy poses. I mean, you could also just get the Nobel Gundam. You could do that if you want to do that. I'm saying that mostly jokingly. If you get the Shining or Burning / God Gundam, it's really easy to do that because they're highly posable.
Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent
And I do mean highly.
mercenary.
Grandpa's got a pose.
Get in there and get to work.
That's fair.
Main system activating combat mode.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later.
I don't know how I missed that, but alright.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Two repair kits remaining.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
Prepare for combat.
Snipers from all corners.
I think I made that joke the last time we played this level too.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
Mr. 8-Ball, 9-Ball is my dad, despite the fact 9-Ball is an AI with seemingly slightly more feminine leaning preference, low strength Raven, yeah.
That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Attacking a watch point.
Hey,
You're
Sula.
an incorrigible handler, Walter.
Gotta love 8-Ball. Yeah.
How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
You can love something even if it's trash.
Sula. Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If you had a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
Light and definition.
Walter, stay away from the watch.
No wonder they gave the laser lance only after Worm, because, like, fuck, yeah.
C destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
It's a little funny. Sula was being bullied. Not as bullied as Freud. Do you remember what I did to Freud? To be fair, they still give you the laser blade at this point. Yes, and the laser blade is really good and really versatile. Names, I don't think you saw what happened with Freud. I pushed him into a corner and just fucking savaged him, and he died. Like, that fight lasted, I think, 0.8 seconds.
There. Destroy the device in the center. Good job, 621. We're done here.
Alright, time for Baltatus.
Wait, no.
The fact that they start you with the laser blade is the wild thing to me.
Get out of there.
Because it is such a good weapon.
Who are you?
Hey, Ayre.
An older type of augmented human. 4th generation.
Nice to have you back in my head.
Have we made contact?
We have.
I am Ayre, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
So it seems like PlayStation is not going to step down with their position on the discs. They're being real stupid. They're being really dumb. Hey, Ayre, for super murdering you as Red Butterfly.
C4621.
Sorry about that.
Confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
They don't care how many fans they lose. They should.
I've identified an approaching enemy.
Because if they want to go fully digital, why the fuck won't people just get a PC?
And maintain contact to support you.
Sorry, it was deleted by autocorrect. You feel like it's funnier this way? Yeah. Like, you just leave the statement hanging. It's like, I'm not actually sorry about it. I just want to let you know I'm thinking about it as we speak here.
Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft.
Ow, my back.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
Sorry, just pausing for a second so I could see if there was anything in chat. Damn it, I love you, Balteus. Like an unreasonable amount.
50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Ow. Some PC slowdown there. I saw that. Truthfully, though, you meant it when you said that was the easiest playthrough of AC6 minus Ibis. Literally the only time you struggled with Ibis was this butterfly. Yeah. Seems like a fight that would struggle a little bit with Ibis.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Ow.
The enemy can't take much more.
Neither can we, Ayre. Neither can we.
Light ammunition at 50%.
And... pop. I love you, Laser Lance. Poor Ayre, she got melted so quickly. Did run out of ammo exactly when she died, though.
It's silent.
Why are you so good at Balteus? Hey, Roblox, how long did I spend on there? How long did I spend on that fight?
Raven,
And then ask yourself that question.
you need this. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
A friend of mine sent me this observational data. Log 621. A localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Alian Ocean.
The actual answer for why I'm so good at Balteus is that I'm kind of not.
Flock of birds or a school of fish.
Like, there have been people that have no-hit Balteus, right? There have been people that have no-hit and beat him to death with their bare hands. Like, those people are next level.
Huge, massive
Uh,
lying dormant.
I like Nier And I like Nier Automata. Your shield will protect me. The evil and intimidating butterfly with dual pulse, yeah.
That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation.
But yeah, the actual reason I'm decent at Balteus is bullet hells are an old friend to me, so.
Don't let it bother you.
Raven.
Play Stellar Blade? Yes, I have. Stellar Blade is really good. Love that game.
And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with
Very excited to hear that it's getting a sequel. Because it deserves it. Stellar Blade, like the first one, was really good.
How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
It's just goon bait. Yeah, well, it's goon bait that has really, 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 really good music, really, really, really good gameplay, and some fun as fuck parry combat. Bite me. Making the prequel game Blood Rain? Oh, sweet.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job.
Do I know what the fuck Grand Blue is about?
Rest up.
Kinda, sorta.
That's an order.
About as much as the fighting game counts.
Raven, I see your handlers away on business.
It's about it, really.
About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Registration number RB23. Call sign.
It isn't just a fighting game? Nope, not even a little bit. That is a multi-franchise thing.
The integration program.
It has a mobile game, it has various, like, action-adventure RPGs, it's got a lot going on in there. But the fighting game's made by Arxis, which, you know, automatically makes it good.
Evaluate the accuracy of our model. Please, assist us with the future of All Might technology.
Yeah, it is in fact not just a fighting game.
Program initiating phase 1.
Never watched Fate, but you need the depressed King Mordred version of Mordred to be added to Fate. Just think it would be funny. That's fair.
Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Ow, 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 ow. Well then. Like, ah yes, the version of Mordred that won and took the throne. This version of Mordred didn't want the throne, though. Damn, bro, you suck. Yeah, I know. Fuck yeah, I do. I needed to balance the scales after that Balteus fight, you see. You dodged the left hook. You didn't dodge the right shot.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis.
Just think it would be really funny for that Mordred to interact with literally any of the other Arthurian characters in Fate, including normal Mordred, yeah. Dumb question, I'm sure, but does waiting for the yellow lock-on to appear, does that actually increase the accuracy of the shot? I believe it does. They can still dodge out of the way, but it's more precise. The yellow bar isn't full, it's not locked on. No wonder you kept missing. Yeah.
Integration program, Alpha 2. The next sample is the Trainer AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Still fire it, just won't have any homing, yeah.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
This boy's chunky. The tester AC. Let's see, will All Mind have any, have a better time of it than the tester AC pilot? Let's find out.
Integration program, phase 1. Final analysis.
Holy hell, thanks, names.
This will be integrated.
You should really just... You didn't need to, bud. I appreciate it. I appreciate it immensely.
Analysis.
But nobody should feel, like, obliged to do it. I'm just happy that you thought to do it, honestly. Thanks, man. Or girl. Or that lovely rainbow in between. Oh, you thought you could run, huh? I love you, Laser Lance.
Target destroyed. The data will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Thank you for your assistance.
Don't worry, my guy, I am in fact a guy. Well then, welcome in, dude. Enjoy the emotes I literally just added today. While I had to troubleshoot because for some reason or another, AC6 did not want to show up on OBS. I tried, but... Hell yeah. I was here an hour early. Well, let me rephrase. I was here half an hour early. but I started the stream at 6:30 because it literally would not show up on OBS. So I spent a decent amount of time troubleshooting today.
Here's the request from Balin Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field to confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Alian Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field.
And I'd survive, right?
Is occupied by the dozers, outlaws who treat coral.
And I'd survive, right? Ayre, why aren't you answering that question?
It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD.
Yeah, because they're rad.
Perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Those who wield too much power, those who only bring chaos, they are simply not part of the program.
I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems, and manipulating them too.
You know, not for nothing, this chess piece actually works really well with the Gundam colors I gave it. Like, I dig it.
Commencing infiltration to Grid 086. Creating backdoor into system. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching.
Fire away, Ayre. Nightfall's lines were unnecessarily hard. I think they were just hard enough.
Alright, Raven. Let's get to work, shall we?
Main system.
There is no such thing as a line too hard.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
That was embarrassing. Have a nice flight, I guess. Oh. Okay, guys. Might need to buy toothpicks soon. Got something stuck in your teeth and suddenly worrying? Don't worry, bud, that happens to all of us. No crafting? Honestly, same. My answer does not really change. Aside from curiosity as to what you might be crafting. Hey, Rummy. How you doing, buddy? I mean, I did.
Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rookie to show our guest a good time.
Marine registration formed. AC
AC identified as dead. Trying to make a missile salvo from scratch.
Looks like you're having fun, tourist.
It's ambitious. I approve.
Loves a good welcome party. Come on in and let's get acquainted.
How curious. Let's take a look on the offer, Raven. I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast.
Ayre, it literally just happened. What do you mean you have data on her?
Formidable Dozer faction. She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers. Within half a year, she seized control and expanded her operations.
2 repair kits remaining.
Dude, she's Coral. She's basically hooked up to 5G. I think it's a little more powerful than that, but I get what you're saying. My answer to that depends on what ending we're doing. Well, we did Fires of Raven. So, we're not doing Fires of Raven again. Okay, that was a weird physics interaction, but alright. I'll accept it. Ayre's 10G, then because she's a nosy bitch then. We didn't even have to ask her to hack it. She just decided, apropos of nothing, I think I'm gonna hack it. That Rebels Discord is going fucking nuts. I'm afraid to look because I might start giggling like a bitch. Nan, you can swear here. If it gets blocked, I'll just let it through. If we were doing Fires of Raven, you would have just said she's a sea weapon. Basically, you should already know all about the Institute and other Rubicon shenanigans. Shenanigans? Yeah. I mean, she herself is not a sea weapon. She converts herself into a sea weapon, but... You know, at that point, I think she has decent cause to do it. She doesn't want her entire race genocided. It's part of the tragedy. Someone wants peace and coexistence and turns himself into a weapon to try and get it. Oh, there you are. Hey guys. You done being missile cyclos? she doesn't really convert herself into a C weapon. Oh wait, the C weapon and her AC are different things. Never mind. C weapons don't seem like things you get out of such. The Coral Wave person's just in there. They're the C weapon forever, so I doubt Timeline 1 Air just procured that unless she was already in it the entire time. Yeah. That was a choice she had to make. And morally speaking, I think it was the right one. You know, as the guy who shot her down. Wasn't anything personal, it was just business. Type shit. I'm mainly looking around right now for, like, licenses I missed out on. Because I know I missed some on this mission. Well, in Coral Release, after you get to half health with All Might's second AC, Guazu does desync air in her AC, which stays in your mind, so... Don't think Idas and the Ice Worm and the Sea Spider would still just be running around. He's not just gonna find a somehow empty sea weapon.
Light and ammunition at 50%.
Ah, here we go. Found him. One down. She had mentioned that she can pilot her AC because it's mostly comprised of coral parts or something in that regard. She could just find an empty AC weapon. I imagine air would pull up in that instead of an AC in the Guazu fight. All Guazu. I like that. I like that shortening. All Guazu is actually pretty fucking sick.
Kept us waiting, Taurus. Told you we love it in writing. Well, you're no slouch, are you?
I think she was remotely piloting the, her AC in the Iguazu fight. That might explain why she's not, like, fully integrated in it. And why she's not pulling out, like, some of the stuff she does in her boss fight. And clearly, she doesn't have a physical body. You know what I'm saying. She's not fully integrated with the AC.
Light and ammunition at 30%.
I know. Boot to the head. Of course not. Oh, hey guys. Might need to stop messing around. Running a little low on resources. Never knew that glue sticks came in such cool packaging. Some of them do, yeah.
Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
I can't believe I missed that.
No repair kits remaining.
I'll be needing more. Well, I will, but I'll be able to restock it.
Barely forgot your fireworks. All right, tourists. That's enough. You've made your point. I surrender. Just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
Like, there's no explaining it away. Fires of Raven Air is just a sea weapon we can see from all three playthroughs that the timelines are more like alternate universes with how some events are just entirely different, even if the same scenario happened, like the double Rusty and middle Flatwell fight, yeah. Alternate timelines and continuities are always messy. Always. There's always something that, like, becomes a sticking point. It's kind of inevitable, unfortunately, right? No matter how cleanly you try and make it. Fire's Air is just smarter and cooler than the other airs, yeah. Fire's Air is, like, absolutely standing on business.
Too bad. Goodbye.
Buildings are certainly living up to their reputation. Some kind of autonomous demolition. Rather well-equipped one.
Whoops.
These grinder arms can easily destroy when they see. Be careful.
Nice. I heard you were good.
I got hit twice. I got hit twice. Got hit with two of them.
Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see.
Ow, ow.
50%.
Should have taken the opportunity to, swap out the Zimmerman. Alternatively... Ah, for fuck's sake. Left hook. Thought the explanation why Ayre wasn't able to use a C weapon for Alguazu was because All Might found the C weapon first and used some of the parts to make the Alguazu ACs. She would still have some sort of connection to it. Unless All Might figured out a way to somehow alter Coral. Which, considering the fact that it takes, you know, 3 playthroughs for All Might to get involved. Still, that's an MTC weapon. That's unexplainable. I mean, maybe it was a prototype. And it just wasn't finished before. Before the fires of Ibis happened. Right? It's not a perfect explanation, but it is an explanation.
Hey, tourist. It's me, Carla. I had to work some of my magic to track you down. I've got a little job for you. Take a look.
Raven, it's highly unusual to receive messages from hostile sources.
I mean, we've already been getting some.
Mercenary database?
C part of them, C weapon means coral, yeah. That's fair.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware.
Who could have done that?
Now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on.
All-Might probably just copied the data for the weapon.
Just
like she did the other pilots. Anyway, you doubt it's the actual C frame.
Making a mess is one thing, but the going after
Probably
our
not.
development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets.
Like the fact that you're not actually real? Like that, Carla?
Let's give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault?
I mean, you did, but you were a little bit more subtle that first time. She even has copies of the Vespers, fight Carla and Walter. Yeah. I mean, that does have an explanation. The copies, though. Because they're all...
We shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
They're all in the arena. Like, they have data to be copied. Was she somehow able to hijack all of the Coral research? I mean, you know what? That's a stupid question. Of course she was. Like, she has data on everyone who's seeing it, so...
Main system activating combat mode.
Stupid question on my part, sorry.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached 10%. Firewall's going down fast. Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
You need to buy tools, it seems. Always the case, isn't it? You think you have everything you need, and then you find out you don't. don't know where the fuck I was going with that. Better.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground.
2 repair kits remaining.
Ow, I thought the AoE would kill you.
2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures. Security breach has reached 50%.
We can still make it.
I mean, All Might even has the Ortis. It's not even finished yet, and she has copies of the Sea Spider in the Alguazu fight, too. She's good at copies, that's fair. There's licenses here in the pipe not flowing with lava. I know.
If you can't spot the targets, try using your scanner.
Look. Come on. You can do this. This one I did remember. Maybe after the hack? Nope, now. No time like the present.
They've got our crypto keys. That's, not great.
Faster, Raven.
Ayre, stop it. Chicken walkers are a little hard to maneuver sometimes, okay?
Fourth target destroyed.
One left. You'd have to try to mess it up now.
Oh no, I messed it up.
That's 5. All hacking drones destroyed.
Good job, tourist.
That's a choice.
I've sent the coyotes
Correct.
and their pals a little counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave.
Nah.
Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
They're outside. Let's move to intercept.
Oh, of course it's on the other side. Why wouldn't it be? That was ballsy, Phantom. You know me. Stupidity is in fact my middle name. Hey guys. How the hell are you unaware?
Raven, shall we step outside and say hello?
Of course. Be impolite not to.
1 repair kit remaining.
Hello.
Huh. You're the freelancer from the dam raid.
Hi, Iguazu. Fancy seeing you here, buddy.
And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch. Guess I can settle the score at the same time.
Sure.
I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
You know, I really owe you one. I got lucky at the dam, I'm gonna prove it.
He's still on that.
Die, freelancer.
Ow. I forgot about you, idiots. I completely forgot about you. Ow.
What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
No repair kits remaining.
Bows are not ringing.
Don't you dare think you've won.
So you've learned that you can either make either missile silos or thrusters with these glue stick holders.
like it's
Hell yeah, you
over.
can. Can Armored Core survive the Citadel universe? The answer is sadly no. Probably not.
This unidentified
Love to
machine
keep
is
fighting
releasing
Guazu after these online bots come. He
communications.
says, like, are you a fucking moron?
I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
I mean, he should take that as a compliment. It implies that we see him as a bigger threat. But of course he won't, because it's Iguazu, so, you know. Hey, new head. But will I use it? Probably not. But maybe.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Nah, I'll stick with this one for now. An AC fighting soldiers that fought through a war that used the entire nuclear arsenal and fought against literally invincible angels is not a good place for an AC.
As
Nope.
long as Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis.
You need a vernier caliper and a hacksaw.
Half a century ago. Well,
One of these things is not like the other.
joke.
They are tools.
This will be our
They
first
are.
sortie together, Raven.
But any list of tools that ends in hacksaw always immediately makes me think of the bathroom in Saw 1. You're also certain the Meta Magnum could shoot straight through an AC and that's just a normal pistol? Yeah, probably. The what?
Main system.
The bathroom from the first Saw movie. You know, the reason the series is called Saw.
Just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
Never watched the Saw movies. I recommend the first one. First one's actually really good.
Beyond my territory.
The second one's pretty good, but it gets really uncomfortable.
The PCA satellites see everything.
Same for the third one.
Few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge.
Lot of gore.
Went out to prove themselves.
You love Citadel, its universe is so busted, yeah.
Guess what happened?
Fucking hope it was good. It spanned like 7 movies. Well, see, that's the thing. I say the first
At this altitude, we're within firing range
2,
of the PCA satellites.
maybe 3, depending on how I feel that day. Movies are good. I'm not one of those people that says they're all good. 1 is actually really good, though. Like, legit. No fooling.
Security system.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force it is then.
Don't get fried.
That's an extremely powerful laser. Be careful.
Never thought I'd see an AC test.
Whoa, okay.
Like that. Nice move,
That was closer than I wanted it to be. See, that's too, hopefully... Miraculous Ladybug has 6 seasons. I have got opinions regarding Miraculous Ladybug. Ow.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
The writing specifically, in a lot of it.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors.
AP at 50%.
That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
Too hopeful.
There. Access the container.
Merry Christmas, Adrian. Shut the fuck up, Marinette. Honestly, that would be better writing what the show actually gets sometimes. It's really easy to fix, too, and that's really... Point is the amount does not equal quality, yeah. If it's popular, it automatically kind of gets a lot. Whether or not it's actually anything of quality.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
And I know that's rich coming from a Final Fantasy fan, but you know...
This one's from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires by this Maintainment Institute. The dirty book survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Well then. I'm glad I landed directly on top of it. Like it was a fucking floor.
AP at 50%.
What the? It's taking off.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
No. This could be some good R&D data.
Carla, not the time.
Systems down. The generator's going to explode.
Also, Phantom, you expect quality from France? 2 words. Expedition 33. Please let Miraculous die. I get it's like watching a car crash in slow motion. Can't look away, but you must. It's like a 38 car pileup, but I just can't stop looking at it.
Hop in the container.
They are from fucking Montreal. I'm more talking about the aesthetic, but sure.
Brace yourself.
Oh man, Montreal erasure. I wasn't sure that was possible.
By the way, tourist. You're Walter's hound, right? Well, guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do.
I hate my Quebec roots, but it's true.
Oh, and one more thing.
Oh man.
You
Oh,
the
that's funny
cargo
as fuck.
launcher's
Thanks,
strictly for
Roblox.
Cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
Oh, first time for everything. Whee!
Hope your luck changes.
Raven?
How can two people have 4 different relationships with each other and only one of them is healthy and it's the one that happens the least? I mean, you're basically describing Spider-Man at this point.
Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment.
I mean, it doesn't help that they get fucking awful advice from the only authority figure that they have. That they, like, trust, right?
It's here, in this desolate place.
Because if they could just, you know, talk to each other for 5 fucking seconds and tell each other who they are early on, right? It would explain a lot of things to each of them.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode. 1 new message.
Just fucking talk. Bro doesn't even get bad advice. He gets nothing.
Looks
You're
like
right.
you've made it to the
They.
central ice field 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends.
Adrian gets to the ring and basically gets told, figure it the fuck out. And then he just dips.
And it looks like
That's part of the problem.
running after you scoped out the place too.
That's part of the bad writing.
You know what's going to happen. Business as usual.
So you have 2 magic objects, creation and destruction. Of those 2 objects, what are you going to keep an eye on? Which of the 2 should you keep an eye on when you give it to a fucking teenager? Who probably needs a little bit of guidance with that? Crazy thought. The guy who can touch something and make it go away forever might need some fucking, like, guidance to have that. Killed the dinosaurs by accident and erased Atlantis. I know Ladybug would make an atomic bomb or something, but Jesus. Like, yes, the Ladybug powers are dangerous, but for fuck's sake, people. A little bit of, like, thought would not be remiss. I don't know why the fact that I've watched Miraculous surprises you. So... I haven't seen all of it. That's my defense. I'm kidding. I've seen some of it. And mainly because it was described to me as French Sailor Moon, so I wanted to see what that was like. If it was any good, right? And the answer to that, unsurprisingly, was it has potential.
It's a request from one of the Balaam
And then it
companies.
rapidly turned into it had potential.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary, Dafeng.
You know.
The operation will take place in the central
Whoops.
ice fields, Yalmar Mine. We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey camp located there. After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data.
It's extra funny because, like,
Clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence.
how they got 6
Put
seasons.
simply, your job is to seize the data.
And I think at the end of season 5, the creator said something along the lines of like, what did he say? What did they say, rather? Because it was him and the writing team, I think. Like, this is the end of Arc 1 or something. Honestly, Adrian should just vaporize every villain. The Miraculous Ladybug would just bring them back, plus they won't remember it. Thinking a little bit like a villain there, names, but it is funny. That should not be the first answer. That shouldn't be off the table.
Are you still hearing things?
But that definitely should not be the immediate answer if, like, Mr. Pigeon starts attacking or some shit. We don't need to go nuclear instantly. But, you know. It's one of those scenarios where it's like, I wouldn't have so much shit to talk if they were creative.
Extract the data from the birth survey.
But they're not.
Get out.
And that's where the problems start to arise. Crap, I completely ran out of juice.
Commence retrieval 621.
What do you mean off the table? It doesn't traumatize the victim. Every Akuma can't remember being the Akuma. I'm talking about Adrian. You have no concept of knife safety. That's such a fucking hilarious thing to say out of context. Are you okay?
Very interesting. We can do this.
I'm saying mostly names like maybe having the 14-year-old kill people, whether or not they remember being killed, is not the best plan.
Huh? An intruder?
Solo HD. Must be an independent merc.
Taking Balam's money, no doubt. Intercept!
621. Eliminate obstructions as you see fit. Remember that the data is your priority.
When you use blades, you always cut towards myself without effort. That, you're going to want to change that behavior. Just go nuclear every time. There's no consequences. Adrian needs to get all that out. Plus, it would really put the fear of God to Gabriel. I've been fine for 20 years.
That makes 2.
Yeah, and you just need to not be fine once for it to be a problem. Consequences exist for a reason. Yeah, to learn. I just got a 2-for-1 kick on that one. I did.
That's 3.
Like, who wants to fight the superhero that would erase you from existence? Do you want to take that chance? No, that should get Gabriel to stop from the sheer fear of the possibility of what would happen if he's discovered, yeah. Dude, in this, like, what if you're proposing, can you imagine if he found out that Sean Noir was his son? The one he ignores? The one he spends no time with. The one he does everything in his power to bully and, like, control. Like, how many, oh, fucking wow. The amount of bricks he would shit if he found that out would be astronomical. There would be no end to it. It would just be a constant stream. Okuyasu didn't care about his stand? Yeah, because he was an idiot. You're smarter than Okuyasu. The one he keeps himself locked together with, no less, yeah. Natalie, you need to protect me. My son might just fucking vaporize me over breakfast one day. It's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Still got a missile off, eh? Impressive. Annoying, but impressive. Oh, there you are.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Seriously? I forget that it takes a while for that to charge up.
This should be the last one.
Living with your doom is a great way to make sure you never try shit ever. It's a great way to suddenly be scared straight, right?
Sheet of ice.
You and the AC, what are you doing here?
Would you risk it? No.
Shut them down.
I sure as shit wouldn't.
Attention Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. Taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
One repair kit remaining.
Alright, so after this mission, I'm gonna call it for the night. Even better, he makes an Akuma that looks through timelines and notices every time he Akumatizes Shanwa, he does and the world ends. He dies and the world ends, yeah. Maybe stop fucking with that guy. If every single time he's messed with and turned onto your side, you die and everything goes straight to fucking hell, maybe stop messing with him. Because crazy thought, he might be a problem. Again, when you touch something and it instantly decays, that's a problem.
That ship. It's identifying as PCA.
You missed. Not with all of them, but you mostly missed.
It's not subject guard. But they sent in an enforcement squad.
Raven, fight back.
621. That's an LC.
Maybe we should all respect the world-ending catastrophe instead of treating him like crap. Marionette, Gabriel.
The warship's making a second approach.
Here's a bizarre idea. Why not tell your partner what you know? Like, I don't care that he's not your romantic partner. Maybe you should really, really, really tell the person who can vaporize things with a touch what you know about the situation. Yeah, screw it.
Disable the warship by smashing the bridge.
1. Repair.
Enemy warship is taking critical damage. Enemy propulsion systems compromised.
It's going to blow. Get clear, 621.
Already doing it, Walter. Alright.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Is it, Walter? Is it?
The closure area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe? Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Trespassers to Rubicon, this is your warning. Disarm and withdraw from the closure area immediately. Resistance will be regarded as a declaration of war. And you will be marked for termination.
That's a threat.
The PCA makes no exceptions.
The PCA, they're coming.
You think, Ayre?
Looks like we got
What was your
a
first
clear
clue?
621. Us and the corporations both.
Alright.
Hey, Raven. It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers.
Hey, bud, how's it going?
Haven't talked since we climbed the wall. I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost
There we go.
several
I never got
survey
caught.
bases.
Seriously, why doesn't anyone understand the gravity of what Shanlov is? Maybe you met Shablan, that's just brushed off. Should we go and talk about how that was the original timeline? That means someone had to tamper with time before Punix, for Punix to even exist, to tamper with time to stop that. I think you and I are putting way more thought into the script than the writers did. Unfortunately.
I'm sending you a request from the Archibald's group. We could use the wall climbers' help.
New message.
The original timeline is Adrian killing the galaxy. Yeah.
From V4.
Turns out unchecked destructive power can do that.
By the Balaam group.
Which is why giving it to a 14-year-old and then giving him no guidance is really fucking stupid. Unbelievable.
Raven, I've also picked up a job for you.
It's like,
It's not just the corporations who have...
it's lesson 1. Giving it to anyone is stupid. I mean, there's the extenuating circumstance of if you give out the butterfly not the butterfly, the ladybug miraculous, you have to give out the black cat, right? Because there has to be a balance there. You know what? Fair. If you have to give it out, be careful. Don't just assume that it's going to be fine if you focus all your attention on the ladybug, because there's an inherent distrust of the black cat. Because, hey, guess what? If you treat the black cat badly, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and now the guy is just going to fucking start destroying shit. Like, that's just what's going to happen. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Ugh. Writing that gives me an aneurysm. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Alright. Who's on? When did Adrian become a power scaling nightmare? From the very second he got the ring. Flipping Anakin Skywalker's in this bitch, the chosen one, he is the strongest there is. Treat him like crap, we should. Yeah. The moment he could destroy anything he touched, that's when, yeah. It's like, yeah, but after that, there's 5 minutes left in the ring. It's like, you're right. 5 minutes for the ability to destroy literally anything. When that was, well, literally when he got the ring. The second you get any of the Miraculi, you barely watch Miraculous. Yeah, fair. But when he became a power, you were asking, like, when did he become a power scaling nightmare? We're answering literally the second the show started. Like, he was never not. He always was, like, one of those scenarios of, oh, if he snaps, the game is over. Always. He's always been like that. And then the show proceeds to treat him like crap from beginning to end. And he, like, never snaps. He has moments where he goes, you know what, I fucking give up, and then everybody around him guilt trips him into continuing to be, like, the person that they shit on. It's so rough. Like, I don't like Family Guy. There is an episode of Family Guy. He should snap, let it all end. Yeah, let the show finish, man. There's an episode of Family Guy where, like, the family is essentially locked in the house. And, like, the second Meg makes a noise, everybody in the house starts, like, dogpiling her and just calling her fucking worthless, calling her really annoying, just talking shit. And she finally snaps and just starts yelling at them, like, why the fuck is it that every time literally anything happens, I'm the one at fault? And it's the one time I've ever sat there watching a show I dislike and I'm just like, oh, finally, this is happening. And the episode ends with her going like, you know what, maybe this family needs somebody like that in order for it to function. I'm okay being the one you guys all shit on constantly if it means we can be a happy family. And I sat there, like, feeling my soul ignite at that thought. Like, Roblox, I have never been closer to hitting a dragon install in real life than in that moment. And that is how they treat Adrian in Miraculous. He's constantly given shit. He goes, guys, I think this is really fucking unfair how I'm being treated. And instead of, like, the other people listening and, like, trying to meet him halfway at the very least, they just continue to shit on him. To the point where a lot of people who were watching were at various points, like names here, and like me, I freely admit it, we were sitting there going like, I really want him to have a villain arc where he goes to Gabriel's side temporarily. Like, willingly. And just starts causing havoc. And everyone realizing, maybe we shouldn't have antagonized the guy who turns things to dust. That's actually a great way to put it. I just thought of it. He's Shigaraki from My Hero Academia. Like, that's his power set. But nobody takes him seriously. He's viewed as the butt of a joke. And that's partially why we're getting so upset about the writing. Not even that. Adrian is a trained fighter. He's a trained fencer. Yeah. He could legitimately dismantle everyone even without the power if he didn't hold back to not hurt people. Yeah. He's a trained fencer. He's a trained fencer, and his weapon is it's like a bow staff, which isn't the same thing. But we see him using it as, like, a foil every once in a while. But apparently having even, like, an esoteric form of combat training doesn't equal any sort of experience in combat. It's really weird. It's a little strange. The writing is all over the place. And if I'm not careful, we're going to be here for the next, like, 8 hours trying to dissect it. And I'm going to bring out a whiteboard, and we're going to try and, like, write a better story. So, you know, I am unfortunately going to have to call it here. We are going to be rating somebody new tonight. Because they are also playing Armored Core 6, and might as well. Let's see if we can make some new friends. Thanks again for following, names. You don't think I could write a better story because it would end in like 5 episodes? I could stretch it out to 3 seasons. And in the time I have left here, I can say what the seasons are. Season 1, they don't know. The finale is them figuring it out. The finale is like they see through the glamour and they realize who the other one is. Season 2, you're dealing with the fallout of knowing who the other person is and trying to reconcile, like, the 2 different identities colliding in your mind. Season 3, they figured it out, and now they're such a good team that they actually start systematically destroying Gabriel's operations and actually get to him. Like, they figure it out, they narrow it down, and they find him. That's Season 3. Done. I don't even need to get into, like, individual episode synopsises for that. Seasons 1, 2, and 3. Done. You have a good story. And with that, good night, everyone. Hope to see you guys next week. Thanks for being here, Roblox. Thanks for being here, Names. Thanks again for the follow. Later, guys.